Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, just welcome. My name is Amber, for those of you who don't know, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video that I'm super excited to be filming. I have a homegirl named Shelly that works for Sephora who always hooks me up with the friends and family discount sales. So there was recently a sale that just happened starting on the 1st of October, and I picked up some goods that I was so excited to try out. So I figured why not film it and show you guys my first initial reactions to them, and also how I am incorporating them into my updated morning routine. Some of these products I have used before in the past and I just re-upped on them, or it had been a while since I had used them. But some of these are actually completely new to me, and I just have been in the market for certain things like a toner and sunscreen, so I cannot wait to show you them and review them for you and also use them, because this is literally my first time trying them out with you. So without further ado, I just want to jump into the video and let's get started. Okay, so my face is clean. We're ready to go. Right now, it definitely feels dry because there has been nothing on it. Usually right after I wash my face, I go straight into my toner. But I did make a little juice, so my face has just been like bare right now. Super excited to try this first product, which is the Innisfree Intensive Hydrating Toner with Green Tea Seed. So this is a watery toner packed with amino acids from a balanced blend of jeju green tea extract to deliver intense hydration to the skin. That is literally what I need right now. So it says apply all over face and neck after cleansing, then gently pat for better absorption. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, not open. How do I get this white thing out? All right, got it out. It's all good, guys. We're getting there. Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna use a cotton pad and kind of just like run it all over my face and then just like pat it in. You could probably just use your fingers as well, but I just have this, so let's go ahead and try it out. So I'm gonna do a couple shakes on here. Let's apply this. I'm gonna start at the forehead. First reaction, it smells really good. Like, I think there might be some fragrance in here, but I really like the smell. It's very pleasant. Yeah, it does smell kind of florally in a way. Let me check the box, because I actually do think this does have fragrance, but after I use that cotton swab, I'm just gonna put a couple drops on my fingers and then pat it in. Oh my gosh, if you please ignore. It is a little bit tacky when like first applying and like pressing it in, but I feel like I did get an instant boost of hydration from like having absolutely nothing on my face. Unfortunately, this does have a little bit of fragrance, but it is towards the bottom of the list, which means there's not a huge amount. If you are usually fragrance sensitive, not sure if this is going to be for you, but usually I am as well. And I even kind of went around my eyes and there's no sensitivity or any stinging or anything like that. So honestly, so far, I feel like I like this. I don't mind the scent, so I'm definitely going to keep continuing use. And even just looking at my skin right now, I definitely see like a nice subtle like healthy glow. The dry patches that I had, especially like around my chin, are not there anymore. So that so far for me is a thumbs up. All right, so next up after toning is serums. So I'm gonna go in first with this hyaluronic acid from the Inky List. I kind of do like 2 little drops, because a little bit goes a long way. And then I am just spreading it onto my skin, my face, and then my neck. So I kind of just get it everywhere first, and then same thing like the toner, I'm just pressing it in. Okay, wow. You are actually supposed to apply this when your skin is still a little bit damp. If you don't use toner, then like right after you cleanse, when your skin is still a little bit wet, because this is gonna cling to the water and like really get into your skin. I didn't pick this up from the Sephora Friends and Fam sale. I had actually just picked it up right before my friend sent me the code, and this stuff is amazing. It's honestly so cheap. It does come in a little bottle, but a little bit of this goes a long way. You honestly don't have to spend a ton on a hyaluronic acid when this one is quality and budget friendly, so I've been loving this one. I absolutely recommend you try this hyaluronic acid. It is so good. Okay, on to the next step, which is actually one of my favorite steps, and it is my second serum, which is going to be from Olehenriksen, and it is the Vitamin C Truth Serum. Now, this isn't necessarily new to me. I just finally bought another bottle. I have used this before, and I will say this is one of the only vitamin C's that didn't break me out and was actually effective, where I saw a difference in my skin once I finished the whole bottle. With vitamin C, this is a marathon, not a race. You really have to be consistent with it, use it every day. I promise once you finish one bottle, you will absolutely see your dark spots, uneven tone and texture minimized. Especially when you're using this with a hyaluronic acid, this is just like a match made in heaven. Your skin is gonna be glowy, hydrated, and clear. So, this stuff, so good. It really is like liquid gold. So I'm only gonna do like one pump, maybe like 1.5, because a little bit of this goes a long way, and it is expensive also. I think that's why it just took me so long to re-up on it. I was trying to see if like I could find something just as good for, you know, drugstore, just like more of an affordable price. But I feel like vitamin C is something that you just don't want to skimp on, because it's either just like not gonna do anything or your skin's gonna react badly to it. So it is 100% worth it. 10 out of 10 recommend. And I've also talked to so many other people that have used it and love it. It's just like a cult favorite. All right, we're halfway through my morning routine. We have a few more steps, and then we're gonna get into the makeup. So after the vitamin C, I go in with the Innisfree Peptide Moisturizer. I purchased this when I picked up the hyaluronic acid, also before the Friends and Fam sale, but this has been like my new favorite. Like, I'm not even just saying that. It is so hydrating and creamy. It just feels amazing on your skin, especially if you have dry skin. I wouldn't really recommend this for someone that has very oily skin to use during the day, but at nighttime, I think this is good for everyone. It helps reduce the signs of aging. It is super hydrating, and I actually feel like if you use something a little bit stronger, like a retinol, this kind of helps like calm your skin down after. I can't like speak more good things about it. And I actually really like this pump. One pump is good for your face and neck. It truly is super hydrating. Again, a little bit of this goes a long way. This isn't like a huge container, but so far I've been using this for almost a month and I'm still good. So I kind of just spread it all over my face and then on my neck as well. Honestly, I even will do like a half pump for my hands, because this stuff is seriously so good, and my whole body has been so dry lately that this is just like another little added benefit. So I want to let all those products kind of sink in for about like 2 to 5 minutes, because if you just layer product on top of product and you don't give a little bit of time for it to sink in and dry down, then it's just gonna pill, and then it's kind of like wasted product. I am gonna go in with this sunscreen, which is the Dr. Jart Every Sunday Mineral Sunscreen. So my dermatologist in the past had told me that I should only be using mineral sunscreen because my skin is acne prone and I do use retinols. This says to apply gently prior to sun exposure. Active ingredients in this are zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. So this is the sunscreen we're gonna go with. I read so many good reviews about this sunscreen online. I'm super excited to try this one out though. It just looks like it's gonna be a good one. So fingers crossed. So I actually follow this influencer named Delaney Child, and I saw her do 2 fingers of sunscreen. That is apparently how much you're supposed to put on. I think she actually said it was 3, but I'm just gonna do 2 because I am not sure how this is going to feel on my skin. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna like kind of like blend this in. So I'm kind of putting this all over my face. So far this is super creamy. And then my neck too. And then probably my décolleté, because I think we're gonna go out and take Ritz to the dog park. So I'm gonna stay in this tank top. Okay, so far, super like silky feeling. Oh my gosh, honestly, I think 2 fingers was like a little too much. Hopefully not. I also put this like on my eyelids. Can't forget that. Okay, so honestly, I put most of my 2 fingers on my face and it's blending in really, really nicely. Like, I was a little nervous. I still think in the future 2 fingers worth is a little too much for me because I want this product to last like as long as possible, and it's very like creamy, which I really, really like. I feel like a lot of mineral sunscreens are usually like on the drier side, but this feels super hydrating. Wow, I'm honestly obsessed. Like, and there's really no white cast at all. There might be like a little residue because it is sunscreen, but like I honestly don't mind that. My previous sunscreen that I was using was really, really good at first because my skin was more oily at the time, but then transitioning to now, just because of the other like nighttime products and supplements I use, I think my skin has switched to be combo, like almost more on the drier side. And this, oh my gosh, I can't get over how nice this feels. Like, that completely blended in. And I actually only blended it with 1 hand, which usually of course I'm like using 2. I'm a little bit shocked. Dr. Jart, this one, so good. 10 out of 10, just like from the application, how my skin feels. It's already drying down, and I feel like it's drying down to a nice like natural, almost like soft matte finish. Oh my god, I love this. I love it. It is also UVA, UVB protection. It's water resistant, and it is SPF 50 plus. You need to run. Do not walk, guys. Run and get this. And for the final step, we are going to prime. I usually wouldn't do this. I would usually stop here if I am not gonna wear makeup for the day, but because I'm gonna try out that new product, I am gonna go ahead and prime with this product from the Inky List. So this one is interesting because this is actually a serum, but you can also use it as a last step before makeup. This is the polyglutamic acid. I don't know if I botched that or I said that correct, but this basically helps lock in everything that we just did. It helps lock in moisture, and I have been using this as a primer. This almost helps like tighten my skin, I want to say, because whenever I use this, my under eyes like do not crease. I actually really like how this also feels. It's very like smoothing and also hydrating. So I am gonna go in with 1 pump of this all over the face and a little bit on my neck. This does kind of look like a gel consistency. It is like on the thicker side, but it smooths out really, really nicely. Like 1 pump is perfect for priming your face before makeup. Especially like the places where you would usually like crease or usually have like dry spots, I would focus the primer more on those areas for sure. Okay, I'm going to let this set. I also learned a tip from another influencer on Instagram that I follow who goes by Rose and Ben, and she said that for primers you need to like let it sit for sure for like 3 minutes, which I usually like don't do, but after I started to do that as well, I feel like I did notice a difference because you're giving it time to actually do what it's supposed to do. So I'm just gonna like chill for 3 minutes, let this sit, and prep for starting my makeup. And finally, we are getting to the highly anticipated last product from the Friends and Family sale at Sephora, which is the new Yves Saint Laurent Bare Look Tint. So this, even on the box, says it is skincare makeup hybrid. It says that it's not quite makeup, it's more than skincare, the benefits from both worlds. So when I saw this on Sephora, this is actually a brand new product. It had so many good reviews, like 5-star reviews back to back to back. Everyone was stating that they absolutely loved it. And so I just had to pick it up because I have been wanting something a little bit more natural for every day. Honestly, when I picked this up, I didn't even like read too much into it. I didn't realize that they are actually branding this as a skincare makeup hybrid, but I love that. That is exactly what I was looking for. So I am a little bit nervous though, because since I did buy this online, I couldn't swatch it and find my exact match. So I feel like before I put this on my face, I just want to swatch it like on my hand and see, or even like just on my neck before I go all in and put this bad boy all over my face. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit on my finger and let's blend this out onto my neck really quick and see how this looks. I am just gonna put some like right here. Let's blend it out. Oh my gosh, but honestly, just from that swipe, that totally, oh my god, it's so soft and velvety. Okay, let's do it. Now I'm even more hyped. I'm ready. Let's get into it. I have it on my sponge, so let's go ahead and start to blend. I'm gonna bring you a little bit closer just so you can see how good this actually blends. So I'll start on this side so you can really see. Okay, match-wise, I'm super happy. I can't remember off the top of my head what color this is, but I will link it down below for sure. I believe I got the like medium light with a neutral undertone. Okay, this really is like, I'm not even kidding, like your skin but better. It's not very full coverage, it's pretty sheer. So I'm just gonna keep building over this until I get to a place where I feel like I like the coverage. But so far this feels really good. It's very smooth. Like this almost feels like moisturizer. My forehead is like more tan than the rest of my face, so I feel like this is kind of just like evening everything out. And when I apply this, I'm actually not applying it on my under eye lines. That is kind of a hack that I've learned lately, where if you usually have trouble with creasing, try to keep any foundation or product, like whatever you're putting on, keep it away from those lines. You want to save that area just for concealer. So I'll do just like one more pea-sized dot, and I'm just gonna kind of apply so you can see also from like the front. Okay, so the way that I was sitting initially, the lighting isn't as great because the windows are behind me, so I wanted to turn the camera around and show you. I literally just applied it with a sponge. I didn't set it or I didn't do anything yet. It is slightly creasing like on my eyelids, but it is really pretty. I personally do like a little bit more coverage because I do have a lot of scars on my chin, but overall this did really smooth out and like even out any like discoloration. Texture wise, I feel like my skin does look really smooth, but I also do think that's because I prepped my skin really well. I feel like this wouldn't be for everyone if you do like that super full coverage, but this is really like your skin but better. Yeah, I would feel comfortable just going out with some of this on like this, and obviously a little bit of bronzer, blush, some brows. It's really glowy. It really does feel lightweight. It's not very heavy on the skin. So if that's something that you're looking for and you just want a coverage like this, I highly recommend. Okay, because my body is more tan, I probably could have gone a little bit of a shade darker, but I think after I put some bronzer on and some blush, it will match okay. But especially for like the winter months coming up, I think this will be a really, really nice like everyday product. I don't know how exactly this would wear with a mask on or things like that, but I am gonna set it. I'm gonna finish my makeup off camera and then I will reveal the finished look. I was honestly so impressed with how my other products set and blended on top of the tint. It was so flawless and I loved it. That is gonna go ahead and wrap up this video for today. I hope you really enjoyed this review slash watching me use the products and see my honest and initial reaction to them. I definitely want to make more of these videos, so let me know if there's anything specific you would like me to review, maybe a drugstore haul. I, for one, love drugstore makeup, so I definitely see that in the future. Just a little pro tip, if you did like any of these products that I showcased today, I will link them below, but there will be the annual VIB sale at Sephora coming up next month in November. So if you do want to wait it out a little bit, just go ahead and heart these and save it so you can get that 10 to 20% off, because let me tell you, it is so worth it to save any bit of coin. Thank you so much again for watching, and until next time, I will catch you guys later.